Today's sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. Throw on the right side to stick to Harrison. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Murray off play action. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Cardinals had a woeful 2-9 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the gun, Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Trey McBride, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens now.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they go. Quinn. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morales. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
60 back there, 60.
Now the handoff up the middle. It's Quinn trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. Just their 1st in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Nice. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Whitfield. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Whitfield. That is incomplete. Look at this Arizona defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
19 sight. 10 to 60. 10 to 60. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Cards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Big Ace.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the sideline, intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
70.
From the gun on 3rd down. Whitfield. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Murray going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Hey! Larry! 2-2.
Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down.
That's one. Move.
On play action, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey! Big Ace open. 2-2.
Now Murray again. Left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Deuce. One. Hey. Green. Hey, over.
Shotgun now from Murray. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
One. Omaha. Shit.
Murray to air it out again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Garrett Wilson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cardinals have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Chargers 3. set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he pulled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Cardinals 27-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Ready, set.
And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Hold it ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Whitfield out to the right. This one pulled in by Streets. Oh, the gain of 40 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get done.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are once again back in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Come back. 2-2, hot.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. 50 catches for him now in the year. He's got a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Cardinal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Murray. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rasheed Rice, 55 yards. And the Cards have moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
On the set.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready? Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Whitfield. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's now
2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace. Let's go. Forward. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That ball caught, it's Rice. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
big ace. Shit. 1-1. 2-2.
Here's Murray. The kicker here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
First down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Delivering the comebacker, Wilson's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
13 more yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Murray. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 50 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 21, Chargers 10. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Quinn. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Back to throw. Whitfield. He finds his man complete. It's Chavez. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Whitfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Can't go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He hits him in stride. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-17.
Chargers 17.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Green. What you got? One more. Green.
Murray now. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Murray now to throw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
Chargers 17.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey. One.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Hey, Ace.
Play fake. Murray. He's got his man. It's caught. End zone touchdown, Arizona. Rashee Rice with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Whitfield. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Whitfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Up the middle they go. Quinn. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate that feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
31. Chargers 24.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he goes out right around the 39.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Buzz. Big Ace. Hard. 2-2.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Andrew McCurdy. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a second interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there, 50 yards. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the third.
31.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From the gun, Murray. And this time he's got the hook. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
2-2.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Andrew McCurdy. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, Because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? Liking 18. Roll. Ready?
Right back to him on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Whitfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches. Pardon for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Okay,
the Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Whitfield. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Quinn. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Whitfield. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, LA. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
B.J. Ojulari able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's now third down.
Big H! Hey, Big H! Big H! Hey! Omaha!
Murray going to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad run.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here we go! 60 back there, 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. Quinn. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready?
Looking to throw. Whitfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Quinn. And managed to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, smash, Brooks.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one by the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.